Hello everybody, this is Dandy with KeySmash Studios welcoming you to What KeySmash Bought. In this video we're going to go over each of the KeySmash members and what we bought in the Steam sale. You know, it's a wonderful time of the year for people who love games whenever a Steam sale goes live, and all of us have picked up a lot of things, a few things, somewhere in between, and we just figured we'd share with y'all what piqued our interest. So yeah, it's gonna start off with me. We're gonna move on through the rest of the KeySmash crew, and we'll end with Skips, our Dr. Skips, our streamer. So let's get right into it. So this Steam sale, I've actually bought a few things. The first of the things that I have purchased is actually an old game called Dead Island. The remastered edition went on sale for $5, which is awesome, and I just couldn't resist picking it up, honestly. The game is a zombie slaying game. The Steam page says in quotes that it redefined the zombie genre. Might be a bit of a stretch. The game's a little wonky, especially the PC port, but it plays well enough, and it has a fully involved multiplayer, which is why I picked it up. Dr. Skips actually got it with me, and he and I have been playing through it for the achievements. There are a whole handful of achievements in that game, and most of them, if not all of them, are attainable through multiplayer. So it's going to be a really good time. We've already started playing it a fair bit. We've already put a couple hours into it, and we are genuinely excited to continue playing it so that we can get all the achievements. But yeah, it's just a fun zombie slaying game with a really great kick mechanic and hammers and stuff. So that's awesome. The second game that I have purchased so far is actually less of a game and more of a set of DLC for a game. So my guilty pleasure game is called Coloring Pixels. It is a super enjoyable, super fun, free game on Steam where all you do is color. All you do is draw, and I have played it a lot. I have actually played it for a total of 217 hours so far because it's my guilty pleasure game. You sit there, you get an achievement every time you complete one of these pictures, one of these paintings. That's it. Once you complete a pack, you get an achievement for the pack. It has a total of roughly 750 or more, probably closer to 800 paintings you can do, so that's 800 achievements, and some of them you can knock out in 2 minutes. Some of them will take you several hours over multiple days. Either way, this is the type of thing that I sit down and do while I'm binge watching a show or just want to relax for the evening. This is usually what I go to. I have bought several of the additional packs of art because I burned through all the free ones when I got the game forever ago, more than a year ago. During the Steam sale, all of the additional art things are 79 cents for each pack. So every time I burn through a pack, I just go and drop another 79 cents. And yeah, I have to say, having spent probably $7 on the game in the 200 hours that I've played it, I can't complain. It's a super fun thing. So either way, those are what I've picked up so far on the Steam sale, and there may be a few more things to go, but I guess we'll just have to see. So let's move on to who's next.
Hey everybody, Terry here from KeySmash Studios. For this summer sale on Steam, I went ahead and picked up a program called Adobe Substance 3D Painter. What this is going to let us do is take the outside of the models and make a little bit more realistic materials to go on the outside. As you can see, this is a little bit like Photoshop and 3D modeling combined together, and really what we're trying to use this for is to create more realistic textures on our 3D models. Obviously I'm no expert on it as I've not used it before, but this is really going to help us take our modeling to the next level for our game. If you'd like to see more about our game, you can take a look at the link here or take a look at the link in the description.
Hi, I'm Nick from KeySmash. So this summer sale, I ended up buying the Civ 6 Anthology bundle, which is essentially just the base game and all its DLC in one bundle. I actually previously owned the game, the base game, and the DLC, but I didn't really like it. I compared it a lot to Civ 5, and I really didn't give the game a chance itself. And yeah, I just didn't play it for a long time. So recently, I came back to it, and I've been really enjoying it, admittedly. So I decided, you know what, why not pick up the rest of the DLC and everything in the Anthology bundle? And yeah, the Gathering Storm DLC is fun. It adds a lot of cool stuff. It adds like environmental events, I guess you'd call it. Things like there can be like hurricanes, volcanoes can erupt, rivers can flood, and there's like positive and negatives to them. Some of the stuff you can like prevent, like the river flooding, you can dam the river, but it does have benefits, like it makes the land more fertile afterwards, although it can kill your population and stuff. Then there are other things too, like climate change. So later in the game, you can build like different sorts of power plants to power your cities, and if you build things that burn or produce a lot of CO2, then it will basically, you know, warm up the atmosphere, and then the sea levels will rise, stuff like that. And it's really cool. It adds a new dynamic to Civ 6, or to Civ in general, actually, that you really have never seen before. So I've really enjoyed that. It's added a lot of new gameplay, and of course there are other things like some new techs and stuff. So I definitely think it's worth it buying on sale if you really like Civ. Maybe not if it's not on sale, because Gathering Storm, it's not the biggest amount of content, and it's worth $40, which is pretty pricey. But if you're interested in Civ 6, definitely would recommend it.
I'm Emily from KeySmash Studios. For the Steam Summer Sale, I purchased Slime Rancher. I played this back on the Xbox One and enjoyed the farming aspects and the open world exploring that was done in the game. But then recently, with them talking about Slime Rancher 2 on E3, it piqued my interest to go back and play it again before the second one came out. And then our man Carson was playing it on Twitch and mentioned that there was a multiplayer mod for it now, and I personally enjoy multiplayer much more than single player, so I picked it up, downloaded the mod, which we'll link in the description below, and then I've been playing it with friends the last couple days. I would definitely suggest Slime Rancher for anyone who enjoys farming or open world games. There's lots of different slimes that you can pick up and keep in your farm. There's also different fruits and vegetables, as well as chickens that you can farm to feed your slimes. You can improve your garden area, as well as buy more areas to explore and to add to your farm.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Skips from KeySmash Studios, our local streamer, and during the Steam Summer Sale, I decided to pick up a handful of games, and I'd like to talk about them right now. The first, and probably my most favorite game that I picked up, is Hades, an awesome roguelike that is filled with so many cool features. The art and visuals of the game are fantastic. They are breathtaking. They make the game feel so alive and give it such a distinct art feel. It also has a very compelling story. Getting to learn all of the Greek characters on a kind of personal note and getting to see them throughout your story as Zagreus is super fun and awesome to embark upon. A side note that I really love is that everybody has a voice. It's super cool. There's voice acting for almost every single character that you come in contact with, which is super rare for these style of games. And honestly, it makes me love it even more because I'm able to sink more into the world by just listening to the characters speak. The game's gameplay is also amazing. It's super solid, and it has a very easy entry point, but the better you get at the game, the more solid it feels. The controls are awesome, the combat is amazing, the movement altogether is very solid, so that's a very huge positive for me. Also, another great thing about this game is that it has really good build variety, which is pretty hard to do in these style of games, so I'm very happy to say that, you know, you get to choose your weapon, and then there's all of the god boons and everything that you get to buy in shops, or the upgrades, or just customizing the hub world by paying certain gems. It's an amazing game. And on top of it all, it's got a bombing soundtrack, which, if you're interested, I did stream it last week. It was pretty good. I might stream it again at some point. The second game I'd like to talk about that I ended up buying over the Steam Summer Sale is Sunset Overdrive. For me, it's a little bit of a throwback. This game came out quite some time ago. I forget the year exactly, but it came out on the Xbox One, and I fell in love with it when it first came out. I didn't buy it on launch, but I ended up getting it through a season purchase back in, I think, 2017, and I really loved this game. This game was amazing, and I'm honestly super glad that I finally picked it up on Steam. I think it'll be a great nostalgic run for me, and I recommend it to anybody who's interested. The third game on the list is Sea of Thieves. Now, I did own this one before. I owned it on the Microsoft Store, but due to unseen circumstances, I no longer own it on the Microsoft Store, so I decided I'd pick it up during its sale, and I, once again, do not regret it at all. It's just overall a really amazing game. The gameplay loop is pretty short, but if you enjoy vibing with your friends and just being a pirate, it's a damn fun game, and beautiful at that. With a lot of new quests and things to do, the game is opening up every year. Pirates of the Caribbean DLC came out just recently and has been super fun to play through. So if it interests you at all, I highly recommend this one as well. And if you like it and you had it on the Microsoft Store, getting it on Steam allows you to connect your accounts together, and also it's got Steam achievements if you're interested in that at all. And the final game I'll be talking about is Spiritfarer. Now, I didn't actually buy this one during the Steam sale. I got gifted this game during the Steam sale, and I gotta say, I've been a huge fan of it since it got released. It looks really beautiful, and the story looks very moving. It looks like such an emotionally engaging adventure with a lot to do, and it's just so cool. I haven't played it yet, and I may play it on stream. If you're interested, come check us out at KeySmash on Twitch. But I may play it on stream, but it just looks like such a vibe and such a really beautiful game just to kind of sit through. I'll be honest, I'm super excited to jump into it. It is a game that I've been longing to play for quite some time, but I never got around to it. So I'm excited to hop into the beautiful but sad world of Spiritfarer, and I think that it's at a decent enough price that if you're interested, I think you should pick it up too. Well, that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed all the games you saw that we bought during the Steam summer sale. I know I'm enjoying the ones I bought so far. If you're interested in more KeySmash content, please check out our other videos. We have a lot of variety going on, from development logs for our new game and some stuff from our Twitch, whether it be compilations. We also do some guides on modded Minecraft, stuff like that. So if you're interested, check it out. And if you want to see us live, we do go live on Tuesdays and Fridays around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. So come check us out. We'll be playing some of these games that we showed off during today's video. So thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys around. Peace!